What's going on, everybody? So just thought I'd get on here and make another quick video. So you're gonna laugh at this one. So one of the videos, and I don't remember which one it was, but anyway, it might have been where I started the deconstruction of the bee birth, and somebody left me a comment and said, where's your wife and why did she let you do this? Let me elaborate on that one. So first and foremost, I'm not married. I've been single now for, I don't know, probably 6 or 7 years, probably 7 or 8 years. Although I had a very serious relationship in between there. Yeah. My response was, see, that's what happens when you let a man go shopping on his own. Yeah. As you can see, I'm in my truck again, in case you didn't. Yeah. The blue lights. I can change the color. Let's see here. I can go red, green, back to blue. Yeah, it's all LED. Anyway, so yeah, I'm real bad about stuff like that. I don't. My whole issue is, like I said, I had a very serious relationship in between getting divorced and now. That went on for 7 years, and she was originally from Illinois, lived in Minneapolis, for lack of pinpointing. At the time, because of my background, I ran a company up in Killdeer, North Dakota, and that went on for a couple of years. Then I moved over to Minneapolis. I was actually on my way back home, ended up in Minneapolis. That's where I met her. I ended up living in Minneapolis for, I don't know, 2.5 years, and then finally moved back to South Carolina. And she moved back to South Carolina with me, and after being there for about 3.5 years, she decided she wanted to go back to Minneapolis. And I mean, she came and told me. She sat down and we talked about it, and she said, I want to move back to Minneapolis. You know, I miss my grandkids and my children. She has 2 kids. They're both adults. She has, well, at this point, she's got 4 grandkids. At the time, she had 3. And I told her, I said, under no circumstances am I moving back to Minneapolis. Not going to happen. Okay, thank you. Yeah, Minneapolis, don't get me wrong, Minnesota is a beautiful state. Once you get outside of Minneapolis and St. Paul, it's a beautiful state. But you get anywhere inside city limits, it's a shithole. Yeah. Bullets flying, people getting robbed. I say bullets flying because we had a 2-week-old car get shot up in a drug deal that went bad, and bullets went flying. Some of them hit the car, a couple hit the house, a couple hit the house next door. One almost killed a little girl that was sitting upstairs in her bedroom playing with her dolls. Yeah, that place is a shithole. Anywho, no offense to anybody that lives in Minneapolis. I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm just telling the truth. Um, you know, nobody on the planet should have to live in an environment like that. Anyway, yeah, so I thought that was really funny, and I thought I would address that because, yeah, myself, I'm not going to get myself involved in a relationship where somebody is not I don't even know how to explain this one, where somebody is not familiar, for lack of a better way of putting it, somebody is not familiar with my way of life, which is simplicity. Yeah, I'm a very simple person. I don't like big houses. I think they're ridiculous. Maybe that's why I've got a catamaran, and I'm okay with, with being in my truck. And mine is, granted, I don't have a shower in here. I have to stop and take showers and whatnot. But I have my refrigerator. I have my microwave. I've got an air fryer up in the cabinet. I've got heat and air conditioning. I've got a mini split right there. Aside from a shower and a bathroom, I can stop and do that. I'm just a very simplistic person, and it seems to me like society now has become so materialistic that most people, including women, are not okay with that. It's not that I'm broke. I'm not. I got money. I mean, shit. I've got 3 trucks, a catamaran, a freaking warehouse with other cars sitting in it. I mean, I've got my toys. Not that I need them. It's not that I don't have money. I'm just a simplistic person. I don't need all the shit to brag about that everybody else brags about. A house and a Cadillac or a Corvette or blah, blah, blah. Don't get me wrong, I've drove Corvettes. They're nice. They're fun. I love them. But I just don't need all that. I don't need all the payments. Anywho, I just thought I'd address that. I guess that gives you a little bit more insight into who I am or how I am. But anyway, yeah, just thought I'd put that out there. Right now I'm in Lowell, Arkansas. I'll get unloaded here at 9 in the morning. Go 12 miles up the road, reload, and head right back to Anderson, South Carolina. Probably, let's see, tomorrow, Monday. So yeah, I'll be back in Anderson, South Carolina Wednesday. I could probably do it on Tuesday if I really wanted to bust ass, but why? Wednesday's okay with me. Anywho, like I said, Christmas I'll be back on the boat, and I'll be back to doing boat stuff. I'll make some more videos, and hopefully y'all will join me. Again, like I said, a thumbs up is always appreciated. It helps the videos, it helps me. Even if you don't like the video, it's the way the algorithm work. The way Facebook sets things up is basically to pick out, the people that get all the views, because that's where they know they make their money. So people like me end up getting overlooked, and we don't get the views because the algorithms are like, we don't need them to be seen. Anywho, I've appreciate y'all for looking, and hopefully y'all come back. There's going to be a whole lot more once we get on the water. Like I said, come January, we're going to do a haul out for the sail drives and all that good stuff. So stick around. I'd love to have you. I'm out of here. Y'all have a blessed night, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.